qual è l'impegno di Merck nella sclerosi multipla, nella ricerca innanzitutto, ma anche nelle attività cosiddette beyond the drug, cioè al di là dei farmaci, ovvero nei progetti educazionali, nei progetti di supporto ai pazienti nel loro percorso di malattia. Lo abbiamo chiesto a Jan Kirsten, Presidente e Amministratore Delegato di Merck, che era Italia. L'abbiamo incontrato qui a Milano al 52esimo Congresso della Società Italiana di Neurologia. Jan, could you please tell us something more about Merck's commitment in neuroimmunology and more specifically in multiple sclerosis?
So for us in Merck, this is a very strong commitment from all our areas where we've been active in healthcare. We've been here already present for 25 years. We have treated with our drugs more than 100,000 patients by now, and we started to launch our first product in 1998, which was the first injectable drug on the market. So a strong commitment in early years already in that space. As it is for us a very important area and commitment, we launched in 2019 our very innovative multipla drug, which is an oral therapy, and I mention this here because it really helps patients to live a different form of MS, so to say, because you only take it 2 years and only 2 weeks in each of those 2 years, and then more or less you don't have to worry about the disease anymore. Now, this shows the commitment in the past and not today. But if you look into the future, I think it's important to mention here we have a strong commitment in innovation. And our current studies on the BTK inhibitor, which I think are very innovative, a very new mechanism of action, which will change the way MS will be treated, is ongoing, also here in Italy. So it's not only a Merck commitment, also a Merck Italy commitment, where we have more than 23 sites just in Italy involved. So I think Italy is one of the key countries of driving this science for the future forward for Merck. And sitting now also shown in different forms. We just recently launched in the last 5 years more than 20 studies, clinical studies, in the area of our recent drugs, Rebif and Mavenclad. So whether it's the past or the future, for Merck, a very important area.
Drugs are the most important thing you do. It's important that you develop new drugs, innovative ones, so to change the life of the patient. But what you do beyond the drugs, which are the projects, the commitment for patient in which you are involved beyond the drugs?
So it's a very interesting question because normally I only get asked about the drugs, which is important. And I just mentioned our oral therapy, which really gives patients a new life. But I think we didn't want to stop there. I think it starts also, again, I want to mention the past, where we were one of the first ones who launched an auto-injector, which really helped patients to inject more pain-free and much faster and easier. And we also were the only ones who invented here in Italy a virtual nurse in 2019 during the COVID crisis, because we couldn't see HCPs or support programs. So I think we show in different forms for many years already our commitment beyond the drugs. But I think even more exciting, I want to mention something very recent, is our M-Cube innovation. We brought here only in Italy to life. We started September this year, where we brought this platform of M-Cube, which connects physicians and patients. So it's an application for the patient, and on the screen of the physician's hospital, so to say, it allows to see where the patient stands in the disease progression, but it also reminds the patient to take the drug, when to come to the next appointment, or where things stand. So it connects both much stronger, which I think is a very important part for cure. We cannot cure MS totally today, but we need to do any step towards, and also beyond drugs, solutions are key for this. Now, I'm talking about things which are very obvious in this regard, technically, but often forgotten, also the educational side. We have started to launch 2016 already Genitorial Pew, which is I would call it, information platform for MS patients who want to become parents. So it helps to think through how to organize and what you need to know if you want to become a child and you've been an MS patient. Something I think very emotional and very strongly connected to our commitment also, which we have in fertility in Merck, and very important for the MS space. But we didn't stop here, because the next generations using different media. So we launched a very broad Spotify platform, which just got online this year also, which allows to give younger generation of MS patients any form about the disease. So any information needed about starting the disease, getting new therapies, any question they have in life.
So a 360 degrees commitment in the disease.
A 360 degree in the disease and also into the future. I think that's a very important part, which we show with technologies and which we show with our drugs.